have a presence. Now, it doesn't matter what your position is, at work or in school, you always need to have a presence wherever you are. If you're in a room, you need to be overtly taking up space, especially as a guy. You need to speak loudly. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. You're not shouting. Yes, you might piss some people off, you might piss off some of your classmates, or you might piss off some co-workers, but who cares? You're not going to piss off the boss. You're not going to piss off your professor that you're speaking well. Take over the room. Don't be afraid of the attention that you're going to get by doing this, because in all honesty, no one cares. And if you have great body language, you're going to get attention regardless of what you do. How to lie. Now, learning how to be convincing is the same as learning how to lie. Now, people usually say that when others lie, they, for example, cut off their eye contact and look somewhere else. Now, in my experience, when people want to lie, since they already know this information, they give you even more eye contact to prove that they're not lying. The easiest way to lie is to not change your body language from when you were telling the truth. It's simple. How does a polygraph test work? The machine only knows that you're lying by comparing you to a baseline. That's why when you go through a test, they're going to ask you basic questions that you're obviously not going to lie to. They're going to ask for your name, your age, your mother's name or whatever, and then they're going to start to ask you more specific questions that you might lie to, and then they compare it to see the difference. But you see, body language is no different. Let's say you want to lie to someone. What you're going to have to do is, before the conversation starts, or before you get to that part of the conversation, just have a simple conversation that you know you're obviously being truthful in. And I want you to be smart enough to use half of your brain to have the conversation and use the second half to measure where your hands are, your eyes are, to essentially measure your body language, so that when it's time to lie, you simply don't change anything. So if you're already giving eye contact during the conversation and you want to lie, just keep giving eye contact. If you're tapping your hands and you want to lie, just continue, don't change anything. Lies are only detected when you alter your body language from what you usually do. How to intimidate. Now, primarily, I would say meaning what you say is going to be the most effective thing you could do to intimidate. But in contrast to lying, changing your body language is what is most effective when it comes to intimidation. You see, humans are very, very good at detecting change. An object that stays still isn't as nearly attractive to the human eye as an object that moves around. Humans detect changes in movement, and this is very, very similar to body language. So for example, let's say I'm out and 3 guys want to fight me. Now, I obviously don't want to fight them because it's 3-1, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to intimidate them. Initially, I'm going to yell at them and say, get the hell away from me, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to yell. And let's say we do this, we go outside the restaurant and they still want to fight me. What I'm going to do is then change my body language. So after yelling and yelling, I'm just going to calm down and say, okay, we're going to fight now. And I'm going to walk up to them and then they're going to be like, oh, what the hell? Because it's the change in body language. When was the last time that you saw someone go from yelling, oh, get the hell away from me, I'm gonna beat you up, to, okay, let's fight. Yeah, we're gonna fight now. I tried to be civil, I tried to avoid this, but you wanna fight, so let's fight. I'm gonna hurt you. It's crazy because no one ever does this. Now, what happens most of the time is that people are more civil, people try to calm the situation down, they're reasonable, and then when they try to intimidate people, they start yelling. But you need to do it the other way, you need to flip it, because most people don't do this. It comes off as psychopathic, it comes off as crazy. Let's say you're arguing with your girlfriend, and then she's yelling at you, she's saying, I'm tired of your shit, blah, 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 blah. And then you're yelling back, well, I wouldn't advise doing this, but let's say you're yelling back at her. And in 2 seconds, you literally change your body language and you become very calm and polite. And you say, I don't want to argue with you. I'm tired of arguing. I'm going to go out now. You take your keys and leave. She's going to say, where are you going? And you're going to say, I don't want to argue. I'm just going to go out. She's going to be more worried about you for being sensible and calm than if you were yelling. You see, it's not that you were calm. It was the sudden change in body language, because it never happens. It's not common. So it's not just about being aware of these different tactics, but it's about being able to switch it on people. No one has come across a man who's gone from screaming to calm in 2 seconds. That comes off as psychopathic, comes off as crazy. So obviously no one's going to want to try you. So your intimidation is effective. Guys, click on this video to learn how to make people take you more seriously. But before you leave, make sure you leave a like down below, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe and share, and I'll see you in this video.